Hello everybody, Mr. Woods again. This is the second part of the how to do databases video tutorial thingies. If you saw the first video, which you should have done, if you haven't, go back and watch it. You would see how we made a database, then put in a table, designed our field names, and added some records. I've added a few more records now. I've got 5 in total. Some Taylor Swift, bit of Nirvana, Pixies, my favourite band of all time, David Guetta and Kylie Minogue. Mixing it up a bit. So what we're going to do now then is I'm going to create something called a form. And a form is just a way of displaying the data in a nice way, like iTunes does. You see these album covers here? Well, it just says picture, 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 picture. Well, that's no good, is it? I want to actually see the album covers. So I have to make this thing called a form. Dead, dead, dead easy. I'm going to close my tracks table. I'm not closing the database, just closing the tracks. You want to save changes? Yeah, I do. Okay, now it's over here, look. Table tracks. If I open it, it's back. Okay, but I'm going to close it because now I'm going to create my first form. So I go to the Create menu and I go across until I find Form Design. There it is. I could click this thing here. It's just going to make me a bulk standard form, but no, I want to make a nice form. So there we are. Now, what do I have to do? Well, I have to, first of all, find the fields from my table. So over on the right-hand side, add existing fields. Show all tables, table tracks, there they are. I wonder if I can just do, no I can't. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag in all my different field names. So I'm going to go like this, I'm going to go like this, more. Now, this album cover I'm going to put up here because you'll see it comes with a box which I can then make bigger. Now, I need to line these up. So I'm going to just highlight the labels, which is this part here, and I'm going to go to Arrange, Align to the left. There we are. And now I'm going to pick these bits and align to the right, and then I'm going to grab the whole thing and just move them down. Okay, now I did that a bit quick, but you can always just review that if you want to see it again. Alright, so what I've done then is I've created a form, I've put in all of my fields, you see how it says track ID, track name, length, artist name, album name, and I've got my album cover and I've made the box bigger. But we can't see anything yet because this is just design view. So what I've got to do is go to home and change the view to form view and watch the magic happen. Oh, now we only see one record at a time. Taylor Swift, Shake It Off, 1989. And but look, there's the album cover. That's very exciting. And down at the bottom here, this is record 1 of 5. So if I click next, there's Nirvana. Next, there's Pixies. Next, there's David Guetta. Next, there's Kylie Minogue. All right. And if I go next, there's an empty one, and I could write a new one in here if I wanted and paste an image there, and it would write it back to the tracks. Okay, I'm going to go back to design view because I haven't finished yet. I'm going to move all of that stuff down a bit, 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 because I've got to put in a kind of a logo-y, title-y thing here. So we use, in design, we use this label, not a text box, a label. And we just draw a label like this, and I'm going to type my tunes, and I press enter. And at this point now, I get to choose all of the various things. So I'm going to go size 28. Ooh, I can do even more than that. 36. There we go. And I'm going to go. What font do I like? That's quite good. And I'm going to center it. And then I might click on the background and I might change that to a grey-ish colour. Do I like that? I think that's quite good. Yeah, might change the colour of these bits here. Make it a bit of a darker grey. Whoopsie, don't want to do that, I want to do that one. Okay, and you can fiddle around with whatever you want. Alright, let's see that again. So home view, that's looking quite nice. Okay, now maybe I'm going to put some buttons on. You watch this. Design view, add button, and I'm going to put that down here. And I want to go record navigation, go to next record. I want an arrow to the right, yep, and then finish. And I get a little button here, so I'm going to do another one. Go to previous record, next, next, finish. Oh, that's a different arrow. Oh well. And view that. And now I can use these buttons to go forward and back, forward and back. See if you can find one that exits the database or exits the form. Okay, so there we are. I have a form now, so I'm going to close it, save it, yeah, call it FRM_tracks. Okay, and now I've got my table and my tracks, and my form, sorry. And there's my form. That looks quite nice. I'll probably make this a bit smaller to get rid of that white bit there. But there we are. Okay, I'll see you in the next one where we're going to do queries.